Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Piper Jasmine, and today I decided to share with you all my summer 2019 makeup routine. I do not wear makeup every single day of the summer because that's literally disgusting. I would more so prefer to just like roll out of bed and do whatever I have to do. So I don't wear makeup every single day of the summer, but when I do, this is the makeup that I do. It's really simple and just super glowy and peachy and just dewy and bronzy and so many other things. So yeah, if you guys want to know how to get this look, make sure you keep on watching and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe.
Cause you already know. First class, you already know.
Okay, so I put my hair in this little contraption. I don't really know what I did, but I just hate having like hair all over me when I do my makeup. Like, it just really bothers me. So the first thing that I always do is I always prime my face, and as you can see, my eyebrows are already done, but I'm first gonna prime my face, and I'm using this Tatcha, the Silk Canvas primer. This little tiny thing, like it's so little, cost me $20, and I honestly can't say that I have noticed a difference, but I use it because I bought it, and my benefit primer is almost out. So I kind of just put this in the areas of where my pores are kind of like the largest and where I will crease. I then like to go in with the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream, and this is in the shade Terra 8.5, and I really like this. I don't take a lot because one thing that I seriously hate is having really like super makeup-y skin. That didn't really make sense, but I really hate having a whole bunch of makeup on my face during the summertime because it's just so hot and so humid in Atlanta. Like, you seriously, you're gonna sweat off your makeup, and I just hate having that. And I just take a little beauty blender and blend it out. And I really like this because it's just super duper lightweight, and it just really hydrates my skin. Not that I really need that, because I guess like when you sweat, you're kind of like hydrating your skin in a way, you know? Like, it's not super dry because you have sweat. I just take this and blend it all out. Luckily, I haven't gotten that tan yet where I have to use my darker foundation, because I have a foundation that's literally like 2 shades darker than my skin, like my normal skin type. So usually you guys will see me going in with my Shape Tape concealer, but because that's so light, like, I like to highlight my face, but I feel like I'm just not light enough where I look decent with it. Like, I'll look kind of crazy because it's too light when I'm tan. So I like to go in with just my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I'll kind of just use this to conceal and highlight my face. If I really feel like that I still want to highlight my face, then I will take out a lighter concealer. I literally still have to pack all of my makeup for Greece and Italy and Athens because I haven't done that yet, and literally my life is just in shambles right now. So I don't like to bake during the summer because, once again, I just feel like I'm kind of caking myself up with makeup, and I don't like doing that for the summer. So I'm just taking like the tiniest amount of powder to like set my face, and I just like to set it wherever I put the concealer, and that's really it. Some on my forehead, so not like too shiny. I think bronzer and like highlight is definitely the epitome of like what makes summer summer, and I'm using the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Deep Tan Matte Bronzer, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face. I love bronzer. I feel like it just gives you like a really nice sun-kissed look. I try not to go too heavy on the bronzer. Like, I just do it really lightly because I'm not really trying to like contour. I just want to like bronzen up and add a little depth into my face a little bit, not too much. But on the real, I've had this thing for like 2 years, and it's just lasted me so long. It's done me so good. I'm trying to decide also if I'm gonna wear makeup my first day, because we get into Florence first, I think at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's like I would have to pack my makeup and put it on my carry-on bag, but I wouldn't be able to like to put my foundation, or not my foundation, like my tinted moisturizer and my concealer in my bag because of the rules. Like I just feel like I have a lot more dimension back into my face, you know. Usually I would have a little what do you call this thing, like an eye brush to just put some on my eyelid, but I'm kind of lazy, so I'm gonna do something I've never done before and try to just buff it in here. This is probably like the ghettoest thing, maybe not ghetto, but this is probably just like the dumbest thing I've ever done and perhaps the laziest, but we're gonna do it. I don't really think that made a difference, but I'm gonna tell myself it did. So I'm gonna take a little bit of powder, whatever is like left in here, because this is almost out, and I'm just gonna clean up my contour. I don't think this is like truly necessary, but I just like for my bronzer to look a little bit more clean. I just want to give out a disclaimer, I don't really use this beauty blender to clean it up. I have one that's like double-sided, and once again I'm just feeling lazy. I don't feel like getting it. Bro, this is so disgusting. I apologize. Like, am I even cleaning it, or am I just putting powder on my cheeks? That's the real question. So whatever, that's a week cleanup, but that's what we're gonna deal with. So while I kind of like just let that sit, I'm gonna go in with some mascara, and this is the Benefit Bad Gal mascara. This is seriously one of my favorite mascaras in the entire world. For some reason, I just think Benefit has really good mascaras. Like, they just look really well on me. I used to really like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but this and the Roller Lash mascara has definitely beat it. Like, that's just like one coat of mascara. And I'll typically, just depending on how I feel, like I'll typically do 1 or 2 coats of mascara. I'm just gonna do one more for like funsies or whatever. Some days I go on my bottom lash line, other days I don't. Once again, just depends on how I feel. I think today I'm feeling like I want to go on my bottom lash line, but what I like to do, I like to like scrape off like excess, because I don't like for my bottom lash line to look super, I don't really know what I'm trying to say. I don't like for my bottom lash line to look like super mascara. That didn't make any sense. But I like for my bottom lash line to kind of just have a nice natural coat of mascara, I guess, instead of like, honestly, these braids feel like I have like 3,000 pounds on my head. I just love how it makes my eyes like more open. Like, I have really big eyes, and I feel like mascara just makes it look bigger. Before I dust off the powder, I just like to go in with some blush, and I say blush, so weird. You guys know I was obsessed with 03 Roly Posy, but since I feel like it's summer, I should like brighten it up and make it more corally or whatever. So I'm taking this shade. It's a really nice like peachy shade, and I actually apply it to my brush first because I feel like it just lets me control how much I put on there a little bit more. And then I just, sometimes I go overboard with blush, like it's kind of insane, but I feel like you're okay because, and then I add some on my nose just so I have more of like a nice summer vibe face. And then I'll like take my fingers and kind of blend it a little bit more so I don't look too crazy. Oh my gosh, I have to go by the bank today to pick up my euros, and I really hope the bank doesn't close soon. I just thought about that. So I'm taking my beauty blender to blend it in a little bit more. LOL, you can see it on here. It looks so cute, like the color. And then it's kind of hard for me to see on the camera. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this side because I'm gonna dust off. I feel like summer is just like looking super glowy and like rosy and bronze, and I feel like my makeup routine kind of just gives me that. So to add to like a dewiness effect and like glowy or whatever, I like to go in with the Ciate London Dewy Stick, and sometimes I'll just take it on my hand and I'll, this is almost, think of it like a pre-highlight, I guess. Like, I will put this underneath my actual highlight because I think it just adds to a really dewy and glowy effect. and what I'm doing, I'm just putting it where I will typically place my highlight. Now what you can do, like you can also put this underneath like before you do your base, so you can like kind of like strobe with this. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. I really just like to put it underneath my highlight just to like intensify. And I always use my Becca highlight. I never switch it up. I know, it's just so amazing, and I just like to put this on top. Like, look at that, super glowy. Highlight just kind of makes me want to cry. I feel like it's one of those things that someone really did something when they invented it, you know? Like, they really saved a life or two. So last but not least, I'm going to go in with some lip gloss, and I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow lip gloss. I ordered some stuff from Kylie Cosmetics from her Memorial Day sale, and that's supposed to be coming in today, and I'm super excited to like try that stuff. You guys know my Kylie collection is so big. I honestly like Kylie's glosses better than Fenty's. Like, I'm sorry if that takes away my black card or whatever. I like to have really glossy lips. Like, I want you to see that gloss and be like, hey, that's a nice lip gloss. So I'm kind of like trying to dig in and get some. And now this is the completed look. Okay guys, so this is my completed summer makeup routine look. It's pretty dewy and just bronzy and just really simple and just summery. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this a thumbs up and to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching.
Nas Beamers, double pocket, fuck pen and meter. In your club, on your couch, just got paid to be it.